Welcome to Ignite Success. I am Wendy Barlin, your host, and today I'm thrilled to welcome Lisa Goldenthal from High Performance Coaching for Executives to our studio. Lisa, welcome.
Oh, Wendy, thank you so much for having me. This is fun.
So today we're talking about all things business. And would you share with our viewers what high performance coaching for executives is and does? Because that means something different to everybody. So we'd love to know what that is for you and your clients.
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you. I mean, to me, high performance is about doing well in all areas of your life. And the pandemic has thrown such a wrench into all of our lives. It really inspired me to help other people not only value doing well in business, but at the sake of your own health or your family and your social life, trying to be successful in all areas of your life. That's my definition of high performance.
That works. That works. I have found that business success does leave a trail, little crumbs along the way. So if you were to
Yeah.
share a crumb of your trail to business success and now sharing with others how they can enjoy high performance, would there be one thing that you could share with our viewers today of the path to success?
Yeah, I think it's really hard work. To me, success is hard work and failing forward and trying something. And if it doesn't work, trying something else and never giving up because failure is only if you give up. So to me, it's been a bumpy road. And just, I'd say 10 years ago, I started working into personal development. 6 years ago, I started studying online marketing, building an email list, building a social media following, all of the things. But just doing all the things is not guaranteed. You also have to find your unique voice and you have to make a lot of noise out there. It's a very crowded space. So to me, knowing why you're doing it is always step one. And once you know your why and you're committed, it's about coming up with a plan, reverse engineering the plan with tiny bite sized steps. Like, what am I going to do today to move the needle forward? And just continuing to meet more people and network because your network is your net worth. So just get out there and meet other people that have done what you want to do and see if you can get mentorship or coaching because all coaches need coaches. And I wouldn't be where I am today without lots and lots of help.
Well, I think the part that really resonates with me, Lisa, in that is the not giving up and trying, and that your journey has been 10 and 6 years in the making. A lot of what
Right.
I encounter today as a business consultant myself with entrepreneurs is that many people want this instant success. They want it now and they don't want to put in the work. So hearing you share that that has been your crumb on the path to success is actually not giving up. I think that's fantastic. And I really hope everybody watching today can take that away with them. Thank you for sharing that,
Oh,
Lisa.
you're welcome. I mean, just to share, we are all promised that oftentimes, that's the big fat lie that just do what I say and in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're going to crush it. There's no such thing as overnight success. That's rare. It does happen. But more often than not, you have to reinvent yourself and follow new
Well, and
trends
I
and
think it's every
find
facet of
what
life too, right? I mean, it's whether there's
that,
no magic diet pill, there's no magic
that
for running a successful business, there's no magic for solving problems. And so I think that uh, goal of hard work, keep at it, stay in your lane is really valuable. To that point, is there a challenge that you have faced or face now that you could help share with other business owners who do come across the challenge? What's the biggest
yeah.
one that comes to mind for you?
Well, there's no overnight success like we discussed. And just to unpack that a little further, a challenge that has come across for me in the past is comparing myself to others and thinking, you know, I'm not there yet, but instead flip that on its head and say, if they can do it, I can do it, and get inspiration and happiness for other people's success instead of getting caught in that comparison mode, which can keep you down. It's like the thief of all of your joy.
Absolutely. And that is an interesting theme that those of you who are with us on every episode of Ignite Success will see many business owners talk about comparing ourselves to others, wondering what other people are doing. Should we do what they're doing? Why is what I'm doing different, not better? And I think that that appears to be a common challenge that we are all facing. How do you kind of stay in your lane, Lisa, and kind of put blinders on that FOMO, shiny object syndrome?
Well, at first it was hard for me in the beginning of my online marketing, studying that career, because I was like in class with other people, and you're always told in 90 days you're going to sell out all your programs and you're going to crush it. So I had to learn that service is how you have to be. You have to be a service oriented person and stop thinking about yourself and your needs and just really dig really deep into who are my ideal clients? How can I serve them? My message matters. I wouldn't have gotten to this point in my life if there wasn't a deeper meaning for me to be here. And I think if you can come from a servant leadership, heart-centered way of looking at things and make it about other people and how you can help them instead of you and not crunching your numbers the way you were told you would. That is a spin on that that I would suggest.
I love it. That's extremely helpful. I didn't hear you say stay off social media, so that's good. We'll stay on social media, but it's frame it around what's important to you. And
Yeah.
I also think that with many coaches that I've worked with personally in the past, that attitude of giving before you get is extremely important in the world that we live in, because everywhere we look, somebody wants something, right? And so when you can live
Right.
in the space of giving as a business owner, I applaud that. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, on social media in particular, I like to try to drive value on LinkedIn and all my social media platforms, and then people can get a sense of who you are and what you offer rather than call me right now, I can fix your problem. You have to come at it from, because it's like the wild, wild west out there. We're all online now and we're all
And
sending direct messages. We're all posting on social media. And
yeah.
there's no magic success like we talked about. There's no overnight success. You just have to believe that you have a message that's worth sharing and you can actually help someone, and picture that person, like who is your ideal client in your head. And I have a name of my ideal client. Let's just call him Michael. And all of your messaging and marketing should be really speaking to him. What are their pains and solutions? And how can you help people? How can you make a difference?
We're going to leave and wrap right there with a goodbye to Michael. I hope Michael finds you. Thank you for being a giver with us today, Lisa.
Thanks, Wendy, for having me.
And that's a wrap on today's session of Ignite Success. I am Wendy Barlin, your host. We look forward to seeing you next time.